Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
11.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Garoppolo on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the
Dragons will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
On second down, here's Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Hit the street, hit the street.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Duvernay. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Duvernay, 43 yards. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
21, 21.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
21,
At the 46-yard line.
Garoppolo.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. These two teams all tied after one.
From the 41, here's a second down and 6.
Now a turn and a give to Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fourth down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Stroud looking to change the play.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 1.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Touchdown, Texans! Dalton Schultz. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
21.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November,
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got it.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Derek Stingley picks it.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
70, Timberwolf.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
And Stroud now to throw.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, It's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And just shutting him off there. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down now with that clock rolling.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
21.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. That's right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Stroud now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
3rd and 14.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right on the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Flag! Hey, alert!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball,
Here we go.
they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks
21.
like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Over the middle, complete. It's Ray. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
21. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On play
second
action,
and
now
20.
Garoppolo. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Dragons are back within a score. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
But he will find the end
zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Stroud on third down now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
21.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Third and 3.
Hey, gun,
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now Garoppolo.
Stephon Diggs. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
13. White.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Washington. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play through. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Cut the 60. Cut the 60. Cut my team. Cut my team.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
Slot man moves right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 18 Rambler. 70 Ranger.
Stroud.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
He's got a man, complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dragons strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Might be seeing that one on the chose tonight the home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Texans take over first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Stroud.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 17. Ready.
Stroud to throw it. Finding Schultz.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stroud looking to change the play.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here comes second down at 5. It looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Stroud.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Check it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
Now Stroud.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. To throw with Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in